All right, friends and followers, happy Friday indeed. Well, as you can see here, I'm videoing the low power 12 volt regulator board once again for the Tentec Hercules 444 amplifier. And it's like, well, why are you doing this again? Well, because I put the board in the amplifier and I didn't put the final assembly in. I simply tested the voltage coming out of this thing at 12 volts and it gave me 16 volts. So nothing really changed. I had replaced this IC here and put a socket in there, replaced a capacitor, replaced a few things. Oh, and the diodes were shorted, so I put in those two diodes and I put in all new bridge rectifiers here. And nothing really changed. I put it back in the amplifier and I still got voltages that were sort of like that. I think I was getting about 16 volts out, or it should be 12, even 18 volts. So I don't know. I took the easy way out. I thought, you know what, just what could get rid of all the circuitry here? So this whole circuit here makes 12 volts. It says it wants 12 volts here. I don't believe it really could be 12 volts because they got a big 10 watt 50 ohm resistor, which is this thing, that was sitting in there and it goes across here. So this is like 30 volts here and they're leaking some of it across here. Anyway, what's the easy button here? So I just put in a 7812 regulator, which I think it's good for 30 amps or something. And I'm trying to get the symbol of it to come up, but there it is, 7812C. That's what I put in. And took out the big resistor that goes across there. I pretty much put the regulator right across here, and these diodes will, in capacitor, you get about 30 volts out. So it's about 30 volts DC here. 30 volts going into pin 1. I just put pin 1 right smack on the positive lead here. The ground to the case, and I put the ground on the minus lead of this capacitor. So it's about 30 volts going in here. The output pin of that regulator, I simply put it where the emitter is here, and going through there, and then it goes up and off to here. So I haven't checked this yet, but I'm thinking now with a nice LM7812 Charlie chip here, this little guy regulator, I'm probably going to get a nice solid 12 volts out of this thing like I should for the bias board. And if this thing gets overloaded, I think it shuts down. What is it limited at? Let's see. I think I got the box here. Oh, yes, look at that. Here's the box of these direct from China. Yeah, and I took out the old pass transistor, so that was the pass transistor, which I think is still good, but that was a little pass transistor here, a little NPN pass. So anyway, here's the box of goodies, and these come in handy to get you out of jams sometimes, and so these are probably Chinese parts. Hopefully they're good. 7812. I'm not sure what amperage these are. I hope they're 3 amps from Xing Ying Ching Ping. So who knows? Anyway, give it a shot. I guess if it's not the right amperage, I can buy one off eBay that's new old stock or something, and this would be easy to fix. Just unscrew it, unsolder 3 wires, and put the new one in, and I'm all set. So I have it heat sinked, and it'll probably get this heat sink nice and hot, but who cares? Let's put this thing in the amplifier and give it a try. So this is the relay here that turns the fans on when the fans get hot, or the heat sinks get hot. This turns the fans on. That's 110 volts for the fan. That's 110 volts right here for the fan. So that's how that works. This is a transformer coming in with 110, 115 AC and transformer output for the diode bridge here. Pretty simple. Anyway, with this 12-volt regulator here, I hope the board works. I guess it's going to go in the amplifier now. I'm going to check the output on the 4-pin plug here that goes to this 4-pin plug here goes to the bias board. We want to see 12 volts here, so instead of seeing some massive voltage there, I want to see 12 volts. That pin is where? I think it's in the middle here. Where is it? Ground, 12 volts. 12 volts goes to a bunch of things here on this thing. Where's that plug at? It should be right here. That's not it. It's in front of my face and I can't see it. This is how this always goes. Okay, no plug there, no plug there, no plug there. That's for the power coming in. Power switch, fan relay. That is not it. I can't believe I can't see this thing. Transformer, 18 volts, wow. 18 volts and I get about 30 volts out from a bridge. I guess that's about right. I'm trying to figure out where the plug is for the bias board. I saw the word bias on here at one point. Let's move this thing up a little bit. Yeah, okay, maybe it's scooted over too far. I don't see it. Okay, where's that plug? Fan, power switch, power. It gets 12 volts to the bias board. I know that. There's a 4-banger plug here somewhere. I just don't see it. It's right here. I just don't see it on the schematic here anywhere. It's probably in front of my face. Power switch, 12 volts, no. That's not the plug. It's not there. It's not there. It's not that plug. Anyway, I can't find it. That's not it. Let's blow it up full screen. Oh well, don't see it. I'm going to put this thing in and see how it works. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.